a combat operations center, the most important one in all of North America, on guard night and day, every second of the year. If we are attacked by air, this blockhouse at the Continental Air Defense Command in Colorado would become the command post for the Battle of America. A key job in carrying out the challenging mission of the Combat Operations Center is that of the tactical control officers who take turns in the blockhouse. As information comes in from all 48 states, Alaska, Canada, and strategic warning sources the world over, it is recorded on a plotting board so that the air defense picture may be evaluated at every moment. Aircraft not identified at first are plotted as unknowns, and the progress of their flight, called tracks, is carried by the plotter. Once we learn they're friendly, they are scrubbed. Tracks that are still unknown are kept so that a possible air attack may be detected early and sufficient warning given. But this morning started like any other. The board revealed the usual normal training plots. From coast to coast, along the Canadian border to Newfoundland, Greenland, and Labrador on the east, and Alaska on the west, rocket-firing interceptors were on 24-hour. Along the northern border of Newfoundland, this can happen. Suddenly, radar sites make pickups. Successive pickups of unknown aircraft. According to the tote board, they are traveling high and fast. Are they friendly or hostile? Word comes by direct phone. There is no friendly traffic that we know of in that area. NAAC, the Northeast Air Command, declares a state of air defense readiness. Their fighter pilots scramble. The unknowns must be identified. At the same time, over the Bering Sea in the west, Alaskan radar is picking up tracks. A viewgraph projector brings them close to men of the Combat Operations Center, where intelligence sizes up the situation. The new unknowns are also flying high and fast. Now a Western strike looks probable. North America has become the primary target. The Continental Air Defense moves its forces to a
The United States Air Force, Army and Navy, and the Royal Canadian Air Force jointly operate this key headquarters. NORAD is a busy place. Information flows in by wire and radio from many different radar detection posts. In addition to radar stations at strategic points along our coastlines, many others far out at sea give us extra minutes of warning time if attack should come from across the oceans. NORAD has the whole continent in its control through communications facilities which enable officers in one room in Colorado Springs to see at an instant an entire battle situation so that they can plan and execute the strategic defense. Wherever an aircraft moves anywhere across or near our continent, the chattering teletype machines will deliver the information to be instantly marked on the map. NORAD then coordinates the overall defense, passing information to combat centers throughout the country, while men inside the strange-looking concrete buildings of SAGE would control individual segments of the battle. SAGE combat centers can calculate the speed, altitude, and course of enemy planes and direct the defense in their area. Through communication circuits, they can send jet interceptors into the sky toward the enemy. Bring them at supersonic speeds to the correct position for attack. An enemy who would dare attack us would feel the punishment of devastating retaliation from points all over the globe. And at home, Communications would help protect us all through an extensive warning network operated right from NORAD headquarters. This communications network, known as the National Warning System, connects to 400 cities throughout the United States and is linked with Canada's civil defense system. Civil defense personnel at NORAD would send the warning over this network. It would be fanned out further over state and local civil defense networks to alert the people across the country. Up to now, we've seen the vast defense network America has built to defend against attack by nuclear bombers. And we must continue to guard against that threat as long as any potential enemy has bombing planes. But today, we face an even more terrible danger: the intercontinental ballistic missile. This is a threat our leaders know we must meet, but it poses almost by the Army to develop a system which could defend against the ICBM. A fantastic assignment. But the Nike Zeus anti-missile system could become the weapon of tomorrow. In almost all of its aspects, defense today is a venture into miracles. Living electronic miracles in which the dreams of Alexander Graham Bell are merged with the visions of missile and weapons engineers to build a wall of shelter around this continent. Time for survival is the essential factor, and communications makes it possible. It was almost 2 centuries ago that George Washington said, "If we desire peace, it must be known at all times that we are ready for war." On Pearl Harbor Day, the American people had cause to regret that they had all but forgotten Washington's advice. But what about next time? Will we once again be caught unprepared? Will the seconds for survival tick away until time has run out for us all? Suppose the next time the enemy strikes with jet bombers from 3 sides. From the east, from the west, and from the north, and with ballistic missiles in one coordinated attack. How would we cope with it? Radar at distant dew-line stations will
degrees.
No further word, you're saying? Put me through to him, will you?
No confirmation on
Hotel Lima, Charlie, figure 44.
Roger, AD, we see.
We can't be certain until then.
Foxtrot, Golf 42. That's all we have on them.
Seem to be
I
spreading.
want to check on that georef right away.
Checking several
We'll
reports.
reclassify it.
Nothing further in Alpha 321?
Fox Easy's airborne.
The whole continental defense system springs into a state of instant readiness for war.
Airborne alert force. Stand by for proceed to target.
We'll refuel at rendezvous, Marianne.
What percentage?
All
Fully
stations
loaded and
are
combat
down.
operation?
5-minute alert.
Delta Jigger.
.30 Interceptors airborne.
Attention all warning points. This is an air raid warning.
ICBM.
Emergency.
Prepare to copy
This is an air raid warning.
Bearing 265 degrees.
Jigger, Charlie, November 31.
We expect to close with them in 10 minutes.
We've made contact with them. Contact with 6 bandits. They're bandits. That is all.
Surface evacuation of dependents.
Hostile.
Confirmed. Hostile.
Must be understood by all
Maintain
crews.
bases. No hits.
Put through the conference
Delta
call.
Jigger Echo Golf 54.
Implement. Quick strike. Quick strike.
On full alert and ready to
We
launch.
have positive information. They are hostile.
Sir, your conference call is ready.
Put them on, please. The White House.
By order from the White House, you are authorized to proceed.
The decision is made. We strike back.
Attention missile sites. Fire on designated targets.
You may fire when ready.
Wipe the skies clean of enemy planes. It is strength such as this which our leaders hope will discourage an aggressor.